Hi, what's your name? And your company is?
New.
So what's new with this pasta?
The pasta is, in our case, 25 calories.
So what does that mean?
That means it's less than 1/10. It's very, very low. Practically very little, no calorie at all. Not only that, it has 3 times the fiber of regular pasta and it's gluten-free.
Okay, so when did you launch this?
2 weeks ago. Wait, let me add a little bit more to what I said earlier. It's always a challenge to find an alternative to pasta that is gluten-free and low calorie and tastes good. That's the hard part, right? That's for, in a trade show like here, we tell people all about that, and then you come along here, you have a sample, you taste it. I mean, one thing is it has all these good features and benefit, and it has to taste good. That's the challenge, and I think we are there.
Well, based on your market research, why did you decide to invent this in the first place?
Well, people have been looking for something like this for quite a while, and to be fair, we did not invent this product. Such product, these are konjac food, has been consumed in Japan for a long, long time. It's just that in its normal form, in the Western world, you would not like it. So we, the company in Toronto, this is a Toronto company, New Pasta basically is take an existing food and we reformulated it, make it into something that we believe the Western palate is more familiar with, that you something that you look at it, you say, yes, I know what that is, and I am used to that taste, and therefore I would accept that into my kitchen.
Now you said konjac. That sounds like cognac. What is konjac?
Good that you ask. Here's the interesting thing about this. Can we come over here a little bit?
Here I come here.
People ask, how can all that pasta be only 25 calories, right? Here's the thing. Normally, pasta has a lot of starch that gives it the form. But what we have here is this plant. This is the konjac plant. The root of that plant is practically all fiber. We use that fiber to make this product. That fiber is a very special property. It holds water in a very stable form, and that property allows it to be made into a pasta form. And that fiber practically completely replaces all the starch, and therefore we can have a form without the starch. And when you eat this, you have a nice full feeling. And yet, what you have eaten here is 95% water. So this is the trick. It tastes good, you feel full, and yet you actually have taken in very little substance.
So how would you summarize the main health benefits from a diet point of view? I mean, it's low in calories but high in fiber.
High in fiber and it's gluten-free. 3 things, right? It's low in calorie, high in fiber, and it's gluten-free. Not only that. Think about this. Usually when you eat pasta, the base pasta is about 300 calories and the sauce on top is about 150. The wonderful taste of a pasta dish is from the sauce on top. The job of the pasta is basically just to carry the sauce, right? And make you feel full. And here we have a product that makes you feel full, carries the sauce very well. And because the calorie is so low, I tell people, I said, you can have another extra piece of chicken. Be generous on all that wonderful stuff on top, the protein, the chicken, the mushroom, the cheese, and the sauce. So here you have a very yummy dish, and the whole thing comes in around 200 calories, and you actually look forward to it every night. If you do that, you can sustain such an effort, and there goes your weight management program to good success.
Yeah, I was just going to talk about weight management. So the people who eat too much or they have a weight problem from pharmaceuticals or glandular disorders or whatever, instead of, for them to feel full, they can do it this way because you said it makes them feel full.
Yes.
So then they have a desire to hopefully stop eating more
Yes.
after they start feeling full from the konjac.
Yeah. Well, you see, one is that it makes you feel full. And you see, look, think about it. Most weight losing program, the biggest challenge is it's pretty hard to fight that feeling from a not full stomach. I mean, that is the devil, right? This product makes you feel full, and yet actually you are taking in very little calorie. Not only that, this product tastes good because it carries your own favorite sauce. And if something tastes good, you can sustain, you can keep doing it. sustain and keep doing it is the key to success for weight loss.
So you talked about sauces. Do you make the noodle, so to speak, and then you add your own sauce that you have at home?
Exactly. People ask, well, what about a sauce? And then I pretty much tell them, I said, well, as far as recipe goes, I ask, do you normally make pasta at home? And you say yes. And I say, do exactly what you do. Just replace the normal pasta you have with this. Everything else the same, just as good as yummy, just without the guilt.
Okay. So what are they saying here at the National Women's Show?
People like it, and actually, it makes me feel good because a lot of good wishes. We tell people that we just launched the product, and a lot of people said, God, you have such a good product. I wish you success. And then, I hand them over. I hand over what they just bought. When they take this thing, they were just genuinely excited. They said, I've been looking for something like this for a long time, and finally, here it is. And then they say, I have a low-calorie pasta. It's almost like an oxymoron. I mean, how can pasta be low-calorie? But it exists. There it is. And you have tasted. There's a sample. It's pretty good. Try it.
Yeah, speaking of me tasting it, I tasted it early yesterday, and you mentioned it will help stop your hunger craves, right?
Yes.
It didn't with me. It tasted so good. I wanted to eat more and more and more because it really tastes good. I eat like a horse, but I'm a skinny guy, so that's a different story. But it really actually does taste good, and it's different than the usual pastas, but it actually tastes good because it's from because it's a root plant. It's got that root taste.
To be completely fair, you see, when the taste good part of the credit is the sauce. I mean, that's pesto sauce that we use in some chicken. The pasta mainly gives you a texture and a consistency. So we cannot claim all the credit, right? But that's what it is. The pasta is a carrier for your magic. I mean, you make the sauce, which is good, and all we do is to give you a texture that you can enjoy it with. I mean, that's the wonderful thing about pasta. Yeah. And I tell people talk about comfort food. Now, this is comfort food. Why? Because it tastes good and there's no guilt. There you have it. Comfort.
So for those who love pasta, your website is?
www.nupasta.com, NUPASTA.com. Come to our website. There are a lot of interesting information there. This particular product and the konjac that makes it, a lot of scientific research and study has been done on it. And we have in our website links to a lot of these very good science research results. Come to our website and be familiar with us. Thank you so much.